But now comes the second part of the argument, and that is our Muslim gangs grooming Indians, especially Indian girls and Hindus. Okay, Hindus and Christians. Are they grooming? That's a big question. Now, obviously, if I say yes, they are, the question will be, where is your proof? Where is your evidence? Okay, just as you do not have any evidence, I also don't have any evidence, but I do know somebody who went to Kerala, okay, visited Kerala, someone who I am close friends with, and this is what she had to say. She told me the radicalization of Kerala into hardcore, Muslims or an Islamic look is very true. So I asked, how do you know this? Like, what is the evidence? What is the proof? Because obviously there should be some, right? And she showed me some photographs. Obviously I can't share it. She said, see, this locality before, we were talking on video, this locality before, Muslims were there, but it was not like wearing black, full burqa and, being so polarizing. She's saying even her friends who were Muslims were staying in Kerala. Before they were like very normal, chill pill, but now they are also wearing this and every sentence is Allah and okay, fine. I said, but then that's limited to your friends. She said, Loy, not only that, she's saying some of our Hindu friends are dating Muslim guys and they have to convert. See, if you marry a Muslim, you have to convert. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. See, any religion for that matter, if you marry into another family, especially a girl, she has to convert to that religion. You tell me if I'm right or wrong here. You'll say, no, it's not mandatory. But when it's a joint family, if everybody is one religion, you think they are going to be comfortable or it's not going to be awkward. Someone is another religion. Don't try to bullshit with me, man. Come on, when it's a joint family. And in India, they are very proud of their identity, whether it is Keralite. See, why do Keralites say, if you ask them, where am I from? They'll never say India. They'll say, I'm a Keralite. They'll never say India. That kind of pride is there. And this radicalization is a reality because these grooming gangs in the UK have been caught, in Europe have been caught, and in Kerala, they take Islam very seriously. If you have any doubt about whether Muslims in Kerala or Muslims, especially in Kerala, they don't take their religion seriously, have a look at the way they dress, have a look at the way they act. Keralites, my father being a Keralite, my actual father, my stepfather is Bangalorean, okay, and having had friends who are Malayalis, Malabaris, whatever, okay, I have seen how passionate Keralites are about, especially old-timers, about their religion, about their caste, their tradition. They are not, especially parents, I'm talking parents, they don't take religion lightly. They don't take their culture and tradition lightly. They don't take society lightly. They don't take their community lightly. And if you dare rebel against them, you're ostracized. How many people in my groups who are from Kerala, when I chat with them, they tell me it's not a joke. They take religion very, very seriously. Okay? So I'm sure your parents also take it. So now comes, okay, how do you know that they are radicalizing? How do you know that they are like grooming this? I'll give you a very simple answer for this. Okay? Again, prove me wrong. In Islamic families, do they have Islamic studies? Yes or no? Simple. In Islamic families, do they have Islamic studies? That's number one. Second one, in schools, do they teach Islam? Okay? In schools, one second. The dogs are... Yeah. Dogs have gone mad. Anyway. So in when if you see children who go to mosques, that the guy who does the prayer, what is that term? Yeah, I forgot that term. That the guy who leads the prayers, okay, not rabbi, not priest, mutawa, no, what? Can't get the term right now. Yeah. So the guy who teaches or leads the prayers, imam, yeah. You think they don't teach Islamic studies to children? Why do they teach Islamic studies to children? Tell me. If they didn't want their religion to be understood, to be spread, to be taught, and secret leaked videos have proved beyond a shadow of doubt, okay, that in these classes they teach them, again, I'm challenging you, prove me wrong, that Allah is the true God, Islam is the true religion, and what is that? The job of every, not job, the duty of every Muslim is to ensure the spread of Islam, or, I'm paraphrasing, but you get the idea. So tell me if I'm wrong. In fact, my own clients who are Muslims, or I would say ex-Muslims or whatever, they don't practice, they're not so active, they don't take their religion so crazy. They said very clearly, yes, we are indoctrinated into our religion. Our religion takes it very seriously. In fact, many of them, even if they don't want to fast during Ramadan, they have to fast. Why? Because everyone is looking. If you don't go for the Friday prayers, they said it's a shocking scandal. So people, just to preserve their sanity and just camaraderie between people, they, even though they don't want to go, they'll just namesake go. This is a reality, man. Come on. Why are you trying to bullshit? In fact, try arguing with an Indian Muslim about Prophet Muhammad marrying a 6-year-old baby. see the justification. Forget being funny. Forget being shocked. They will actually justify why it was right and why it's okay. So the problem with religion is it makes you throw out your common sense, you throw out your knowledge, logic, and everything that is unacceptable as a decent human being becomes acceptable. From drinking cow piss and eating cow dung to everything that goes on with marrying 4 wives and underage girls, okay, marrying them. So, does radicalization take place in Kerala? Very much yes. We have seen it time in and time again in other countries. In the UK, when these Muslims migrate to UK, they are demanding Sharia law. We have seen that. We have seen them praying in the middle of the road and street, and to show their unity and their religion. There are calls for, you have to change. They ran away from a country that follows Islam, and they are going to a Christian country or a non-Muslim country, and then they are preaching you have to what? You have to follow Sharia law. You have to be Islam. Simple, man. Just any guy who is in a Muslim family, if they want to marry a Christian girl or Hindu girl, ask them, is it okay? This girl continues worshipping Hindu gods and Christian way of life. See what answer you'll get. So now comes the actual conclusion. So now what? Is Modi's government anti-Muslim? Okay, does he hate Muslims? Are Muslims, or is Islam, not seeking the spread of its religion? Are, radicalization of the youth, especially the grooming and sexual grooming of Hindu girls and non-Muslims, females, is that happening? The answer to all this is both a yes and a no. Okay? What do I mean by yes and what do I mean by no? Let's take Modi. Does Modi hate Muslims? He gives a rat's ass. Seriously, you think he is bothered about it? In fact, if he hated Muslims, he wouldn't go to oil-rich countries and hug all the sheikhs and Arabs. Why is he hugging all the sheikhs and Arabs? They are Muslims. So he doesn't hate them. He gives a damn. Modi is a strategist, a politician. He's only interested in achieving his party's agenda and staying in power. He's not a hardcore Hindu. He's not a pious Hindu. He is just like any other normal guy who has his agenda and wants to achieve party objectives. Okay. Modi's policy is also not even pro-Hindu, because I don't see him doing anything worthwhile for the Hindu community other than just inaugurating temples, which does nothing to employment, nothing to help elevate, let's say, poverty. He's a good leader. That much I'll tell you. He's good where he is for a Hindu India. Okay. Is he using religion as a weapon? I would say he is using religion as a trump card to play, to pander to the voters, because he knows voters go crazy for all this. You can unite people with a religious banner, and Indians, majority of them, when you just say their religion and their tradition and their identity, they'll support you, they'll go bananas. Okay. The next one is Islam looking to spread itself? 100%. Islam, like any other religion, has to ensure it is preserved and it grows. Why do you think they encourage families to have 3, 4, 5, 6 babies, marry 4 times, have many, many children? Allah will provide. Why? That's the only way you can spread your religion. And why do they ensure teaching of Islamic studies right from the time the child is a baby? Whatever you teach the child from 0 to 7, the child will believe without question. That's why they have Islamic studies. That's why they have teaching. What Prophet Muhammad did is perfectly normal. 6-year-old girl, that's perfectly okay. But try using this logic with people who are educated. People who have seen the world. Azam, is pedophilia acceptable? Why do you think people are rallying against transgender activists and the normalization of pedophilia by saying, what? Minor loving people, minor attracted people or shit like that. Okay? So let's call a spade a spade. Islam needs to spread. Muslims love their religion and they will justify the good, bad and ugly. Okay? Majority of them. And so now what is right and what is wrong is subjective. It comes down to the majority. For the majority of people who are in India are Hindus who love India for being Hindu, and they're proud of their identity. So they will support anything that moves the Hindu agenda forward, even if it doesn't explicitly support them, but speaks against the biggest opposition, which are the Muslims. That is why you have Pakistan, which is filled with Indian Muslims, Bangladesh, Indian Muslims. Right or wrong? At the end of the day, I'll tell you, it is not going to benefit you or me. It's only going to benefit the BJP and their political ambitions and Modi and Amit Shah, and they will stay in power. The general public, not going to help them in any way. The people who will pay the price are refugees, yes, and life will go on. But I'll tell you, one sad dose where it will impact all of us is a divide and rule. The animosity between Hindus and Muslims, or Hindus versus other religions, will only increase. Hate will spread, and this division will deepen the divide between India. Like they said, no, the most effective strategy was what British did, divide and rule. And that's what's happening today. So these are my thoughts. You let me know if I'm right or wrong. Feel free to disagree, and yes, to those keyboard warriors who will put bad words and all that, somehow mysteriously you'll not be able to comment after your single comment under my channel. And in fact, maybe YouTube will do the needful for me. All right. You guys take care. This means signing off.